All right, everybody. I am Brian Lee Durfee, author of The Forgetting Moon and The Blackest Heart, both books published by Simon & Schuster's Saga Press. Today I'm going to be showing you my entire Elmore Leonard book collection. Now, if you want to know a little bit about Elmore Leonard, he started out as a Western writer, so we'll show you his Western books first, which I've got over here. Then he moved into becoming one of the world's greatest, if not the world's greatest, hard-boiled mystery writer, and he did thousands of books, and we're going to get into those. He writes, in fact, I've been collecting this guy's books ever since I was a teenager. And ever since I was a teenager, I'm like, somebody should make movies of this guy's books because his dialogue is dope. And it's almost like every single one of his books has been written for the big screen. Then when I got a little older, I came to realize that a lot of his Western novels had been filmed as movies, like 3:10 to Yuma, The Bounty Hunters, Valdez is Coming, Hombre. There was a lot of them, right? Back in the 1950s. And then Quentin Tarantino made Jackie Brown. If you ever saw the movie Jackie Brown, it was based off of one of Elmore Leonard's books. In fact, Quentin Tarantino said Elmore Leonard was his main inspiration for dialogue writing and just overall creativity. And not only that, so we've got the Westerns. This guy is huge. Westerns have been made. Quentin Tarantino movies have been made. And then if you saw the TV series Justified with Timothy Olyphant, that was also based off of these three Elmore Leonard books. So let's get into it. Let's dive into it. Let's start with his early career as a Western writer. We've got his Western stories here. And we'll show them all to you. So far on the channel, I have reviewed a handful of his books. I've done a review of The Bounty Hunters, which was a Western novel Elmore Leonard did, and I did a review of Gun Sights. Now, you'll notice that I've got all of his Western novels in this wonderful set of paperbacks where all of the spines match up and all of the covers look similar in style. So I'm really happy about that, to have this nice set of all of his Western novels. Showed you Gun Sights and The Bounty Hunters. He also wrote The Law at Redondo, Last Stand at Saber River, Escape from Three Shadows, Valdez is Coming. I think this one was made into a movie too. 40 Lashes Less One. I think that one was made into a movie. And then Hombre. That one was made into a movie too. Now, I also just recently bought his complete collection of Western short stories, which I have never read before. Some of the short stories in here are, 3:10 to Yuma. Well, I can't, let me see if I can count. I think there are about 15 short stories in here. And even a lot of these were made into movies back in the 1950s and 60s. Anyway, so that is his entire collection of Western fiction, which he did as a young writer, and then he just gave it up entirely and started writing mystery novels, hard-boiled mystery novels, Raymond Chandler-esque mystery novels. And he started with The Big Bounce. And I did review this on my channel. In fact, I am reviewing every single one of his mystery novels in order of publication on my channel. Just like I'm reviewing all the Stephen King novels in order of publication, I'm reviewing all of his mystery novels in order of publication. His first one was The Big Bounce. You can see that review on my channel. I also reviewed Mr. Majestic. By the way, a lot of these have just great, great covers. I reviewed 52 Pickup And I've also reviewed swag on my channel. So those are some of the ones that I've reviewed already. Now let's get to the ones that I haven't reviewed. Keep in mind, look at these. Look at my set of even the bulk of my Elmore Leonard mystery novels have covers that match and covers that are just really cool, and we're going to show them. So just look how all those match up and how nice that is. We'll edit this part out where I'm putting the books back. Anyway, Unknown Man 89. Another great cover. The Hunted. And these all have really snazzy covers. The Switch, I like that one too, with the chrome bumper of the car. That's really good. That's really dope. Gold Coast. City Primeval. Split Images. Cat Chaser. Each one of these are standalone novels that are just absolutely brilliant. Every one of these books is like watching reading a Tarantino movie. If you like Tarantino. La Brava. Glitz was actually my first one I ever read of his. Glitz. Back when I was a kid. Bandits. This one was made into a movie with Mel Gibson, and we're going to come across a couple others that were made into movies too. And I'm going to mention them. I didn't even mention the half of them that were made into movies. But Touch. Now let's go over this stack here. We'll keep going. Freaky Deaky. That was the second novel I ever read of his. Kill Shot was made into a movie. In fact, I don't like this cover because this is the movie poster version of the cover, and it's kind of lame. But anyway. Get Shorty. Yeah, that was a John Travolta movie. Get Shorty, if you remember that. That was a Elmore Leonard. So was Maximum Bob, the sequel to Get Shorty. And then Rum Punch. I think it's Rum Punch that was made into the movie Jackie Brown by Tarantino. I think it's originally called Rum Punch. Let me make sure. Yes, I am correct. Out of Sight. Maybe you saw Out of Sight with Jennifer Lopez and George Clooney. Like I said, so many of these books have been made into great movies. Cuba Libre. Be Cool. I think that was the sequel to Get Shorty. Toshamingo Blues. No, that wasn't Toshamingo Blues. This is Toshamingo Blues. This is Pagan Babies. I got those backwards. And Mr. Paradise was also made into a TV show. And then Diju Bouty, which is another one. Now let's get into these down here. The Hot Kid and Honey's Room. Two books I have not read yet. Of all the books that I've got of his, I actually haven't read these two yet. They are sort of set in the 1920s, sort of Boardwalk Empire-esque gangster stories. Then we've got Road Dogs. And then we've got the three Raylan Givens novels. And if you know who Raylan Givens was, he was the guy from Justified. In fact, you can see Timothy Olyphant right there on the cover of the one called Raylan. And then Writing the Rap was the book that started out the Justified series. And then we went to Pronto, and then the one just called Raylan. That, my friends, is my entire Elmore Leonard collection right there. See if we can set these back up on. Oh, no, I probably not even try because I will spill the books. But we'll see. We'll see if we can do it. Oh, I put them up backwards. Oh, we did it. One more stack. Here we go. Here we go. This is nerve-wracking. All right, right there we got my entire Elmore Leonard book collection right there. I love his books. One of the greatest mystery writers of all time. Gotta get his stuff. Gotta get his stuff.